Hey America, what's poppin'?
All right, my hair is freshly washed and conditioned and all that stuff, so I'm going to section it off so we can get these twists rolling.
Hour later.
When I do my twist, I like to start with like medium sections because like the bigger the section, the frizzier it's gonna be. And also the bigger the section, the more likely I'm going to need to like separate it, and the more likely it is to frizz in that process. So using the same products that I use to do my wash and goes, which is once again Extreme Wetline Gel, and Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. You know what I'm saying? So get my spray bottle, spray a little bit. My hair's still pretty damp, so I don't gotta go, you know, crazy. So I take this, you know, brush it just to make sure that it's detangled, because if you have any tangles, your twists are not gonna come out as good. So now we're free of tangles. All right, run right through it. And then we're just going to put some smoothie on here and just run it all through. All right. Brush that in. See them curls starting to like clump together a little bit. And then we're going to add the gel. I'm very generous with the gel because my hair be acting up. And act up, it will get snatched up. Add just a little bit more gel to these roots because honey, look at that. Yeah. Okay, so then brush that in. So see, just like how I do my wash and goes. Now, only difference being, we've got all that product. Now I'm just gonna separate this into two and a twist. I'm just gonna twist it all the way down. On my tippy toes here. And then when we get to the end, what I like to do is twirl the ends with my fingers. Like that. And that's our first twist, guys. Look at that. So easy, okay? Now I'm just gonna repeat the process for the rest of my hair. And we're gonna get into this tea, okay?
The tea is exceptionally good today. Who made this? Very delicious. Hold on.
So, you guys, I know you guys heard about B Simone's Road to a Million.
I am 30, right? So, let's look up the definition of millionaire. By the way, I'll be 30 April 5th. A millionaire is an individual whose net worth or wealth is equal to or exceeds 1 million units of currency. It can also be a person who owns 1 million units of currency in a bank account or a savings account. Or their assets can equal $1 million. None of my assets equal $1 million, so let's just cancel that one out. So, with that being said, I have 50 days to be a millionaire. And I am $250,000 $1,000 away. So that means I have to make $5,000 a day for 50 days. By April 5th, 2020, I will be a millionaire.
Wasn't B Simone a millionaire by now? Like, sis is all over. I mean, she had a whole reality TV show. She's on Wild 'N Out. She's on tour. Like, sis, you ain't make $1 million yet. But I will say, like, she wanted to actually have a tangible million sitting in her account. And I think, like, throughout the course of our life, I think we all touch like that sum of money, right? But like, it don't mean that you have access to $1 million tangibly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever like get your W-2 at the end of the year and you're just like, I touched how much money this year? And I got 2 pennies to rub together in my savings account? Like, how, Sway? Or is it just me? Because I be looking at them W-2s like, I touched $30,000 last year. Where that though?
Where they at though?
Where it at though? Because my savings account is looking a little bleak. Looking a little famished. Looking a little empty. So, I feel like, yes, she probably did touch $1 million in the course of her career, but she didn't have, you know, a tangible, cool $1 million to touch and be like, I have $1 million in my bank account. And that's what she wanted. And I think that's very, like, wise of her, because, like, you know, I remember Charlemagne once spoke about his net worth, right? Like, y'all know the difference between net worth and the money you actually have in your bank account. So, like, you know, when you Google your favorite celebrity's net worth and it may say like, oh, they're worth $20 million, that doesn't mean they have $20 million in the bank. That means they have assets totaling to $20 million. Because if you think about it, how the hell the internet know how much your favorite celebrity have in their bank account? Like, that's all types of invasion of privacy, okay? They have access to, you know, the sum total. Like, your assets are public. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go on a Google search and find out how much your house is worth and stuff like that. So it's just how much their assets are worth that you're seeing. But so yes, B Simone probably did touch $1 million in her lifetime, but she didn't have $1 million. There's a difference. So she set out to, she wanted to make $1 million by her 30th birthday, which was in 50 days. And she was like, you know, I'm manifesting this. I'm gonna do this. The thing I liked about her journey was the fact that, like, she was like, well, one, she took us on the journey with her. Two, she was vulnerable enough to even share that, because like she said, you know, people probably already thought she made $1 million, and people were like, you know, why are you, you know, putting yourself out in this way, and like, why are you, you know, you want people to see you a certain way, you want to portray yourself a certain way, and you don't want people to know the truth, I guess. And I think this is like a toxic, you know, way of like being. And like, I think a lot of people think that way, that they need like to project themselves to be so much larger than they are, and like they can't be relatable, like they have to be, you know, this like person. That whole idea of like, oh, I have to front and flex like I have all these millions on Instagram when I know I don't. I don't think anybody's really doing that anymore. Like,
Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop being lying.
I just don't think that's popping anymore. I don't know. I mean, am I wrong? So, you know, I respect the fact that she was like, no, like, I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna be vulnerable, I'm gonna be transparent, like, this is me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like I live $1 million lifestyle on Instagram, but I don't have $1 million in my bank account, and that's real, and that's on period.
Point blank, period.
I respected that. I also appreciated, I really like the fact that, like, he was like, you know, I'm manifesting this lifestyle, but like, she showed us her grind. Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I feel really weird about the word manifest, because I know that, like, I know that when someone uses that word, the conversation's either gonna get really enriching or it's gonna get really weird. What do I mean by that? Manifest has become a buzzword. Earth and the sun and the stars are not holding secret meetings about how to propel you to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to put in the work. Like, yes, I truly believe that, like I'm a person of faith, you know. I believe that whatever plans I have, like, I entrust them to the Lord, that he is for me, he is with me, and that, like, you know, he will handle what he needs to handle. But I can't just sit around and be like, oh Lord, I want a 6-figure business, don't do nothing, don't hurt, don't, you know, put anything towards it, don't, you know, feed myself like the knowledge and information that I need to learn to level up, and think that God is somehow going to create an entire business for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus is not Mary Poppins, okay? Like, bibbity bobbity, no. He doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bible even says, like, you know, we plant, we water, he gives the increase, okay? We plant, we water, he gives the increase, okay? So Jesus is not going to put the seed in the ground, water it, and grow it. Like, dang, what did you do exactly? What? The word is, I just feel like a lot of times people just use it and just think that things are just gonna fall right into their lap, and like, you have to work. I feel like you just can't, like, you know, be like, oh my God, I'm gonna, you know, become this millionaire and have like a minimum wage work ethic. Like, I respected the fact that B Simone was like, you know, all right, bet, like, I'm gonna like grind for this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sis was doing hair, like, sis, you know, released a book, like, she was like on her grizzy, and like, the journey wasn't easy, but she didn't fold, and she made her goal faster than she thought.
It is my birthday. I just turned 30 years old, and I am here with all of my loved ones. Ow! This has been the most insane journey, and everybody in this room attributed to me being the millionaire that I am today. On April 5th, 2020.
Oh my God!
My savings account has, just look at my savings. And what we are going to do is transfer over my $1, my 4 quarters, so my savings can have $1 million in it. Make transfer $1. We're just gonna transfer $1. I can't, oh my God. Oh,
and like, her story was just so inspiring, because it's just like, this is nothing that we can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is nothing that is out of reach for anybody. Like, if you like believe that you can do it, like, and yeah, so get up and and you like go for it, you absolutely can do anything that you put your mind to. And I truly fully believe that. You just got to be fully invested into bettering yourself and into recklessly pursuing what it is that you're going after. And I think that's what, you know, B Simone's story showed a lot of us. It's like, yo, I can do this, you know, like, why I can't? You know, if she was able to do it, why can't I?
Look at me now. Boom! Booked. Busy, busy and booked. You see me here, there, everywhere. And now.
I'm just gonna finish up the back real quick and then we'll come back and resume this talk.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
In the words of the great psalmist Bryson Taylor, I'm back and I'm better. So I've done the perimeter of my head, and as you can see from the longer pieces are the ones that I just did, so they haven't shrunken yet. Now I just have this little part left, so let's do it. These are final. So I'll be back to show you guys what it looks like when I take them out and fluff them. I'm gonna let them dry for an entire day before I take them out. So see you guys.
Several days later.
Hey guys, so I am back. Today is the next day after I did my twist out, and they look pretty dry. They feel pretty dry to me too. That's how they look the day after. And I'm going to unravel them. I'm a little nervous because I did some of the ones in the back really big, and like that section is already pretty special. So praying for the best. So I am putting some tea tree oil on my hands so that I don't frizz my hair up. Full transparency, I've already touched my hair up a zillion times, so I'm sure I frizzed it up anyhow, but hey. I'm really nervous about like to start in the back, you know, build a sense of suspense. They're coming out pretty good so far, so it's something to be excited about. Can you see it? Okay. So, you know, you just want to make sure like you unravel it naturally, like where it wants to unravel to reduce frizz. Ooh, honey, these came out really good. Oh my god, they're so juicy. Yes, honey, yes. Cause I was so scared I was gonna come on YouTube and embarrass myself. I was gonna do a twist out and it was gonna come out. Zoom in on it. Y'all see this texture shot? Yes. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to separate it. And this is where I usually get a little bit of frizz. Dang, this looks like a spiral. This looks amazing. Wow. Wow. I need a texture shot because honey. So I've put some more oil on my hands. See, oily, super oily. So that I fluff out my hair anyways. So it's gonna be okay. So once again, I like to, you know, try to see where the hair separates naturally so I don't have a bunch of frizz. Frizz is inevitable. It's gonna happen. But we just don't want it to be like crazy. all separated for the most part. This is what it looks like. Yes, I know, I don't know what's going on here. We gonna act like we don't see that. And now we're gonna pick it out. I haven't mastered the art of laying my edges yet. So the little that I do, and ta-da! Well, still white, but when it dries, the whiteness is gonna disappear. There it is.
Later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, so there you have it. This is the finished look. And honey, it is a look. Okay. So see the back. Looks like it makes a little bit more sense now. Yes. Yes, honey, yes. So that is all for my twist out tutorial of how I get my twist outs popping. If you liking what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next hair video.